I just saw Sinners and thought it was a wonderful movie. The storyline followed a particular embodied map that continues to ring for me in my spiritual journey. That is the lower, middle, and upper Dantian. The movie begins with the lower Dantian, sex, money, power, and then moves into the middle Dantian, love, connection, and then finally ends with the upper, which is that which recognizes and chooses, that transcends the overlaid maps, to see that we make our own experiences in many ways. And so utilizing this particular embodied map of the lower, middle, upper Dantian, we can ask ourselves, in what ways am I using my lower Dantian for my middle Dantian? In what ways am I using my lower Dantian for my upper Dantian? If the lower Dantian is our powerhouse, where we embodied our energy source, then in what ways does it circulate through our body? So, this question can be further illuminated through yin and yang, or the shiny and the shadow aspects of these areas in our body. Right now, I'm particularly fascinated with love, and I'm recognizing that a lot of my motivation comes from love, to be loved, to love. It feels cringy to say for some reason, but in the feeling of it, it feels good. So then I ask the question, in what ways am I using my sex, money, power shinily for love? And then being with that part of me that does these things. Particularly hard is the shadowed, obstructed part of me. What does that do for love? And this speaks to what one of the relationship coaches says. I forget her name right now. Dr. Becky Kennedy, I think. She says that we are all born inherently good, and we simply learn or develop both shiny and shadowed skills to navigate our many emotions. And so the question is less about being good or bad, it's about we are good, and how do we continue to learn healthy ways to navigate the world. I relate this to the embodied map of the upper, middle, and lower Dantian. That is, the central channel that holds these three is inherently spacious, awake source. It is all that is, and everything that is, making up everything that is experientially experienced. And so part of the cleanup act is then seeing how my obstructed parts have been navigating through the world. It can be jarring for me to see. But to be with even that is loving. To protect what is loving. Right now I'm speaking to the universal mandala that works in service of love. So, I ask you the questions I ask. Life is asking us the questions of what shiny and what shadowed parts of ourselves have we developed to feel loved, to love. Both of these aspects generate one another, maybe not in content, but in density and intensity. The more I try to be shiny, the more the shadowed appears. To be with both and recognize that the motivation is pure. That there is pain in the world. From the five givens: aging, sickness, death, separation from all things pleasing, and habituated action of both subtle and bold. These things we seek love to help us with. So, there's a beautiful image of Hanuman ripping his chest open to reveal within Rama and Sita. And I believe this is my path forward. That devotion to love.